$1,000 to $1,500 out of her call center paycheck. You work at a call center. If they took that much money away from you, you would not be getting a paycheck.
It'd be illegal anyway.
And it would be illegal. It's not something they can do. And my thing is, maybe she lost all that money because she lost her job. Maybe she lost her job and had to get a different one. And maybe that's why she lost the $1,500, because she's on the internet all day long, on Zumba, on all Slack, while she's supposed to be working. Do I know for a fact? No, I don't fucking know a goddamn thing. But what I see is what I see, what we all see.
So if we're on Nonya topic right now,
yeah,
I can bring something up about that topic.
Go for it.
Okay. Can you share my screen?
Yep, it is. You want it big?
Yes, please.
Yes, ma'am.
Thank you. So everybody can see it. Can you take Sam?
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, one sec. There you go.
So here is the Truth Finder report on me and my whole family that Nonya pulled and sent to me to show me that my husband, that she doesn't know, is on watch list. Okay. So this is scrolled halfway down the report. All of my family's information is all the way at the top. Okay. It's all the way up there. And you go down and she clicked something here right above it's like my stuff. So I'm not going to go up there, even though y'all can find it. So she goes to this watch list thing, right? That's down toward the bottom of this Truth Finder thing, and clicks on something and says, this Miguel Angel Felix Gallardo is my husband. Okay. That's what she believes. All right. So let me see how I can do. Where am I at? I want to get my, let's see. Okay. So there's all the guys' names. I'm going to go down. Criminal. See, so she clicked on criminal and now viewing criminal. Okay. So now this is the guy she thinks is my husband. And I don't know. Well, I'll just do it. Unknown address. So it's not my address. Unknown address. Okay. Come on. All right. Unknown person. Los Angeles. Fugitive. I don't live in Los Angeles. There's the ID. Okay. And here's the page URL where my supposed armed and dangerous husband is. Okay, here. Armed and dangerous. All right. It describes them. Brown. Okay, white, Hispanic. 6'2", weight. That's, yeah, definitely not. So there that is. Now I'm going to show you Miguel Angel Felix Gallardo. He was born in 1946. And that's the wrong year of my husband. My husband is not 78. Okay. He was convicted of drug trafficking and first-degree murder. 37-year sentence. So if I've been together with my husband for 36 years and we got married in 2000, that wouldn't even make any sense at all. So this was the big lie she was putting out for the longest time. I'm sure a lot of you remember. So he was a big drug trafficker, and I believe he killed, okay, let's see. So he was he was a real high up cartel, evidently. I didn't know this about my husband, but Guadalajara cartel. He was a drug kingpin, and he was the founder of the Guadalajara cartel. Okay. Which controlled much of the drug trafficking in Mexico and the corridors along the Mexico-United States. Felix Gallardo was arrested in 1989. So, gosh, how would I have gotten pregnant? Because I had my daughter in 92. I don't know how I would have gotten pregnant, but for ordering the murder of Drug Enforcement Administration. He was serving his 40-year sentence at maximum security prison, but was transferred to a medium security facility in 2014 due to his declining health. Okay. Murder of a DA agent, Kiki Camerini. So it tells the whole story here. The plantations were raided and destroyed. There were Mexican soldiers involved, helicopters. I mean, there was marijuana involved. There was a killing of an agent. The dude was arrested. He was arrested in Mexico in 1989. My husband hasn't been back to Mexico since he was 4 years old. And he's almost 65. There was governors involved. There was incarcerations. There was a big drug war. So, you see, guys? And I'm only pointing this out because this was a big lie put out on me and my husband, who she doesn't even know. And I know this is like nothing to most people. This is like no big deal, right? But when somebody is putting out like accusations like that and going around in chat rooms and panels saying Angela G's husband is dangerous, on a watch list, all this shit.
And yeah.
That's not okay to be doing. I don't do that. I don't do that to people. I've never done it to her. I've never done that. So why do it to me? And why put out, like, she didn't even do her homework.
Hi, Christy.
You know? I mean, Manuel is not Miguel, first of all. Manny is not Miguel. Manny is Manuel. Not Miguel. Angel Felix.
She's not connected to the story. That's the point, Sam's. That's what she's proving, is that she's not connected at all. It was 1,000% some bullshit to run with.
This is the guy Nonya says is my husband, on armed and dangerous on watch list. He's been in prison like forever. He might even be dead by now.
Yes, that's exactly it. Exactly. She's being
yes. Yes.
Because for some reason he apparently rented that house before Angela did.
Actually, I just looked and it's an unknown address. He was never even put. It's a Truth Finder report. And what I have heard from many people is when you look up these reports, they're not accurate, and people have to look at a bunch of other reports as well to then investigate to make sure you have the right person.
Hey, I'm pretty sure mine says that I'm married to my fucking brother. So,
but like, this was, this is Sam's. You remember when that rumor was going out all over the place?
Yeah,
that
I'm sure.
Had an armed and dangerous husband on watch list.
And then she's like, oh.
She sent me the Truth Finder thing, how she found this. And I'm just now showing it. I know TCR, most everybody knows those aren't accurate, but she searched me and my family up. And then I just heard a couple days ago, my shit was put in her Slack.
Right, we all had our own folders. Who's Junie? Who's this? Who's that?
I want to know have all of my information.
That guy, because that's who
Nonya said my husband is armed and
yeah,
dangerous.
that's who Nonya said Angela's husband was.
Yeah.
So all this time I've been going through Christy for the Cartel Connect, and I could have been going through Angela and I didn't even know it.
Yeah. So she says she did this because when she got the jail calls, what, a year ago now, or I don't even know.
Over a year, about, yeah, I guess.
So
I don't
somebody, TCR, give you a little background. When Edward went to jail, okay, a few of us talked with Edward on the phone. Well, none of us can get the jail calls, but somebody was able to get these jail calls, okay? And they put them all out there. Well, then Nonya got a hold of the jail calls from the other channel, and she put them all out there unredacted.
She owes you a fucking apology, too. She owes a lot more people than she did.
So I'm explaining the backstory.
Yes,
so
we know who he is.
In the jail call, I called her a ghetto ratchet bitch. All I was doing was listening to certain women on panels, and I was like, there's some ghetto ratchet bitches out there, Edward. So ever since I called her a ghetto ratchet bitch, she's had an issue with me.
TCR, she has looked up since the moment she came into this our space, whatever you want to call it, community, whatever. She has looked up every single possible person she could to get some sort of dirt on what she does. She's a scammer. She's anybody else got anything
here
to say about Nonya? Because, like, man, there's a list.
Here's the report she pulled. Here's the report she pulled on me. She sent it to me. And I'm all the way down to the middle. And she's clicked on criminal. Right above Matt's comment, right above Sam's, it says now viewing criminal.
Yeah.
She video recorded this. I'm 0:32 seconds into a 41-second video. So she screen recorded how she found my family. Up above, she types my phone number in because she got it from the jail calls. She goes and types my phone number in and pulls up all my family shit, which is all at the top. Okay. So this is what she did. And looking up criminal, clicking on shit, and says, oh, that dude's Angela's husband. But if you scroll up to the top of the fucking report, it lists all the fucking family members at the address that I fucking live at. So I'm showing what she sent me, just the video though.
That guy says, I gotta read this to you, it's funny. He says, anything anyone has ever heard about the cartel and the reason why it is what it is, I think that says today, is because of this guy. If you were his wife, that would be the ultimate flex. Oh. Angela would be cartel royalty. Facts.
Right? So from here, it goes, I don't know how far I should go.
You want me to take that off the screen for a second so you can, I don't want you to put anything out there you don't want out there.
Yeah, totally.
You want me to bring it down for a minute?
No, I'm good.
Okay.
I'm gonna switch back to this because it's like showing other things that aren't
channel.
She's showing things that aren't even a part of my address. Like all my legit real stuff is all the way at the top of that report. Everything underneath it is not my stuff.
Right.
So I don't know how she thought that this guy that's been in prison, and this guy is way older, not the same birth, like nothing. Like I wouldn't have even been together with Manny for 36 years if I was together with this guy. Like whenever this wiki was done, the dude was 78 years old. Manny's going to be 65. He had a 37-year sentence. But this is the lie that was put out. Because I called her a ghetto ratchet bitch. That's the only thing I can think of. I have not done anything to the lady but be in a jail call with Edward, and I called her a ghetto ratchet bitch. That's all I did.
Because that's how she behaves. 1,000%.
That's it. Seriously, if I did something to her, I would fucking tell you.
Right, that guy. Right.
And she was putting this out on panels. She'd be on panels saying this shit. She'd be in chat rooms. Angela's husband, armed and dangerous on watch list.
She went over to the other community, the other your pocket, and spread it around.
I mean, everywhere.
Okay, I haven't had a warm cup of coffee in a long time, but I'm out of cold brew. Oh.
Yeah, you know, TCR. Like, if my husband was in prison, you guys would know about it already. Like, you would know, like, yeah, my husband's in prison.
It would be. That'd be the ultimate interview.
Yeah, I'd be like, he's a big cartel. Stop fucking with me.
Right?
I'll have you taken out by my husband's cartel friends.
Y'all would have been long gone. There wouldn't even have been a story.
I mean, yeah.
Bad guy, isn't it crazy that Nonya didn't do her due diligence on the name and research it? She just got what she thought she needed and wanted. All she needed was something against Angela, which isn't even true, and she ran with it. If she realized if it were true, she'd sign her own death warrant. Exactly what I just said. Exactly, TCR.
Yes, when I was cooking. Yes, exactly. Yep.
Yes. And when you were in the office, I've heard him, you know?
Yep. There we go. I told him about this, and he started cracking up, shaking his head. He's like, oh, fuck, don't even pay attention to those people. Like, he thought it was the most stupidest shit. He came from Mexico at 4, and he's never been back.
Oh, you were making your salves and stuff.
Yeah. Yeah, because he'd help me hold the presser or whatever I was doing.
He'd be on his knees saying, Angela, I'm sorry for everything I ever said about you.
See?
Please don't let him machete my head off.
Yeah, well, stop letting people time me out in your chat room, bad guy.
Hi, Jordan.
This Miguel, I'm going to get him after you.
Yeah, it was really annoying. Jay Silly kept timing you out. Every time you tried to say something, Jay Silly timed you out and you couldn't speak at all.